Today is the final game of the Halos 6-game homestand, and Angel fans are eager for a repeat of last night's performance. It's the deciding game of this 3-game series with the Indians. Angels baseball is next. It's a beautiful afternoon in Southern California for the final game of this homestand at the Big A. It's the Cleveland Indians and the Angels. Hi everybody, Steve Physiak, Rex Hudler with you. A great win for the Angels last night, 3-2 the final score, and the Angels' power so quiet the previous week, all of a sudden erupted 2 big home runs in the 7th and 8th innings.
That's right. Angel fans got to see how important a home run can be, especially with the runner on. Last night, Morales, man, he entered big time with a nice 2-run home run. 2-0 pitch on the inner half of the plate. Took Paul Bird to Birdland over the fence, and Matthews, he was soon to follow with his own solo shot. The home runs like that are going to help take the pressure off the pitchers. The Angels all of a sudden came to life. We need more of that, though.
And the Angels only 9 total extra base hits in the previous 5 games. They had 6 last night. 2 by Gary, 2 by Vlad Guerrero, and of course Morales with that big fly and a Kochman double. Well, today in the mound goes Kelvim Escobar. He has been able to cool off 2 very good offenses in the Chicago White Sox in back-to-back victories.
Escobar is looking good right now. He's sped up his tempo a little bit. He's executing his pitches. He's won his last couple starts. You know, and his best one was his last start as he only gave up 1 run. Escobar uses all of his pitches. His really split finger changeup are excellent pitches. Escobar wants to go deep in this game and pass that ball off to Frankie if he can.
Particularly with the injury to Justin Spire. So Escobar will start for the Angels. Jeremy Sowers will go for the Cleveland Indians. The Angels getting some help from Vlad Guerrero. From the little things to the big things. Now that's Angels baseball.
Toyota's 50th anniversary celebration is on now with the biggest Toyota selection in history. Check out the fuel-efficient Prius or the stylish Camry. For the first time ever, get 2.9% financing on a new 07 Camry, Motor Trend's 2007 Car of the Year. Or choose $1,000 factory cash back or 2.9 financing on a new fuel-efficient 07 Corolla. It's Toyota's 50th anniversary, but with great deals, you're the one getting the gifts.
A 95-mile-an-hour fastball will reach home plate in 0.4 of a second. Watch every pitch in clear Panasonic motion. Panasonic Plasma for the speed of sports. Panasonic, ideas for life.
Want to get a great $6 restaurant burger without the restaurant? The half-pound $6 burger with 100% Angus beef, only $3.99 at Carl's Jr.
Sports fans are begging to be heard. Well, Coors Light is listening.
If the payroll's big as ours, our team should be better.
Now you can refresh your inner fan before the game. Log on to refreshyourinnerfan.com and be part of the action. What does it mean to have an edge? It means you're driving the new crossover that changes the rules. It means you get to 60 miles an hour faster than a BMW X5 for thousands less. It means you get better highway mileage than a Honda Pilot and a quieter cabin than a Lexus 350. And now, the Edge SE comes with a remarkable $299 lease for just 39 months. The new Edge, only at your Ford dealer.
Cox Digital Cable offers you the best in Major League Baseball action this season. With Cox, you'll scoop up hundreds of action-packed games all season long, plus tons of games in high def with no additional programming charge. And with MLB Extra Innings, you'll catch up to 60 out-of-market games per week. Cox Digital Cable with HD service, your best bet for Major League coverage this season. Order HD service from Cox and MLB Extra Innings today.
Hi guys, welcome to Chili's.
Hey, how are you?
savor the sizzle with Chili's new Fajita Trio. Enjoy 3 tempting tastes all on one plate. Marinated steak, tender chicken, and flame-kissed shrimp. Get a triple shot of sizzle with the new Fajita Trio and get moving to Chili's today.
You're watching FSN West.
FSN West presents Angels Baseball, brought to you by Aflac. Ask about it at work. By Carl's Jr. Come try the Buffalo Chicken Sandwich. Spice up your day. By Gatorade Thirst Quencher. It's in the MLB. Is it in you? Welcome back to the Big A for a glorious Thursday afternoon ball game. The Angels playing well at home. Their 13 wins at home lead the American League. Today it's the final game of the series with the Indians and the Angels, and Cleveland comes in hot. They are 20-11 this year and batting over 300 their last 18, with Sizemore, Blake, Hafner on top, and then you've got Victor Martinez back at catcher, and he has led Major League catchers with 286 driven in over the last 3+ years. Nixon, Peralta, DeLucci, Garco, and Rouse round out the Tribe 9. Rouse is a kid out of Cal State Fullerton, and you've got Kelvim Escobar on the mound, looking for win number 4, back-to-back impressive wins over Chicago.
Escobar looks very good this year with his tempo speeding up a little bit. He's keeping the infielders on their toes, and he also is getting some run support, something he hasn't gotten. In order for him to win today against this Tribe, he's got to get in the zone early. Okay, get strike one on that, command the fastball, change speeds on hitters' counts. He's good at that. Nice slider he'll use, a changeup and split finger are his off-speed pitches, and he has very good command with them. He'll keep these guys off balance with those pitches.
And he did all 3 of those things so well in the wins over Chicago.
Defensively sponsored by Lexus. We're going to see happy Tommy Murphy, 3rd career start in the big leagues in right field. This year, it's his first start, but let me tell you, he's got a good arm. Mike Sowers looking for a little pop from him from the right side against the left-handed Sowers.
Some might say, where's Kendry Morales? But Mike Scioscia wanted to get Vlad off his legs in right field on a day game. They have to make sure he is healthy throughout all the way until October. So Guerrero, the designated hitter today, he's in that lineup and batting 3rd. Well, it is Escobar going against Grady Sizemore. Sizemore swings and misses down in the count, 0-2. Grady, an outstanding talent. You see his numbers, 254. He's also walked 26 times, so his on-base percentage over 40.
Escobar doing what he wants to do, though, get 2 quick strikes. Now he can execute. Okay, staying 3 fastballs now. That's a good pitch on the inside part of the plate. He'll use that changeup and split finger against righties and lefties. It really doesn't matter. It's a tough one to pick up. The rotation from the split finger looks a lot like a fastball's, but it dips down.
And took a little bit off there, and Sizemore only able to foul it off. Grady, one of the outstanding leadoff hitters in the game. When you talk about the American League, at the top, Ichiro and Johnny Damon, Grady Sizemore has to be mentioned with that duo.
That's right, and he'll continue to climb as he gets experience in the game. He's a young player.
Beautiful changeup and a strikeout of Sizemore.
Yeah, there it is, doing exactly what he wants to do. Get ahead with the fastball and finish him off with his secondary pitches. So far, first batter, he gets an A+. Sizemore, he's a good contact hitter. See how that ball changed speeds, kept him off balance. Well executed.
Casey Blake had a long duel last night in the first inning against Jared Weaver on a 3-2 pitch. He lined a shot to left field in front of Reggie Willits. It clipped off of his body for a double, and that was the start of a 2-run first inning. Escobar wants to keep them quiet in the first because Cleveland has been awfully strong. They're right now 9th in the American League in batting, but they're 2nd in runs per game, averaging 5.5. Blake, a veteran, now 33 years of age, from Des Moines, Iowa. And another clever off-speed pitch. It's a 1-2 count. Boy, if he can be 0-1, 1-2 in this game, it's going to be hard to beat Escobar.
Especially if he can maximize his pitches by being so effective and good command in the zone. He's going to save on his pitch count.
Explodes a fastball down, and it is 2-2 with Casey Blake. Blake is number 1 in the American League at pitches seen per plate appearance, 4.5. This is a very disciplined team. A ground ball hit to Sean Figgins. 2 outs. The Angels at 18-16 this year came in with a half-game lead on Seattle, 1 up on the Oakland Athletics. The A's winning big in their game, 9-0, top of the 5th inning, as Oakland sending, well, one of their top pitchers, Joe Kennedy, against Kansas City's Brian Bannister, the son of Floyd, got knocked around today. Seattle losing to Detroit 7-2. They're in the top of the 9th inning, playing at Comerica Field in Detroit. And Texas leading the Yankees 7-1, bottom of the 7th inning. Chien-Ming Wang, who almost threw a perfect game on Sunday, getting knocked around today. Travis Hafner fouls it off the left side.
The Angels defensively, they're going to be playing him on the pull side. Figgy's the lone infielder over there on the left side of the diamond. And here's the right side, that little triangle defense that Mike Scioscia likes to use. Took a page from Lakers coach.
Phil Jackson with that triangle. Kobe Bryant right in the middle of it, scoring all those runs. And is a ground ball. Ibar throws out Hafner. He's now 0 for 8 in the series, so the triangle works without Kobe.
Hey, boss, do we have Aflac?
Nah, we have something else.
But if you're hurt and miss work, does it pay cash like Aflac does?
Nah.
Or let you spend it any way you want, like for gas and groceries?
Nah.
Or help with everyday bills like Aflac does?
Nah.
There's only one Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Nice try, boss.
Nah.
Honey?
Yeah?
Who's Misty?
Unfortunately, some things don't stay in Vegas. Come to the track. It's more fun and less trouble.
Come to Hollywood Park this Friday for great racing. First post 7:05. There's dollar beers, hot dogs, and sodas. Then after the races, a free concert featuring Dramarama. Come play with us at Hollywood Park.
The safest accident is the one that never happens. The 2008 Lexus RX with 14 actively safe features. Learn more at activelysafe.com.
What a day at the ballpark. Temperatures in the high 70s. We're in the bottom of the 1st inning. Cleveland and the Angels. And here's a look at the Angels batting order. Reggie Willits, Orlando Cabrera, then Vlad Guerrero, and Rob Quinlan. His first career start, hitting 4th behind Vlad and in front of Gary Matthews. Then Ibar, Murphy, Molina, and Figgins. And on the hill, young 23-year-old lefty Jeremy Sowers for the Tribe.
There he is. He's looking for his first win this season. Sowers, fastball, not overpowering. It's going to go 87 to about 89 maybe. Slider and a changeup are his 3 pitches.
Reggie Willits has been tough of late, batting .392 his last 15 games to raise his numbers to .373 overall.
He's getting the job done, getting on base, whatever it takes. Set that table up. Big Daddy batting 3rd today. Okay, Jeremy Sowers, in order for him to beat the Angels today, May 10th, in my opinion, he's got a deceptive delivery. He uses that as an advantage. Hide that ball, work down in the zone, and rebound from last start. We got knocked out after just 2 innings.
Reggie to center field. Grady Sizemore has it measured, and there's 1 down to start the Angels' half of the 1st.
The defense behind Sowers. Today we're going to see highlighted Ryan Garco. That's right. This guy was a '99 graduate of Servite High School. Heck, he's a homeboy. And he's playing first base. You see that smile? That tells you how happy he is.
Servite High School, just about 6 miles from here. There was a wonderful article in the Orange County Register written by Marcia Smith today about Ryan. Terrific player at Servite, and then later an All-American at Stanford, one of the top catchers in the nation. Now he's had to make the move from the catching spot to first base, but a valuable guy for Eric Wedge because every team needs a number 3 catcher. For the Angels, it's Rob Quinlan.
Everybody needs a Garco. Yeah. And you saw him checking the sun with his sunglasses. That's a big thing in day games here at the Big A.
That'd be a good title for a movie. Everybody needs a Garco. Casey Blake needs one here as he throws on to first base, and Garco's there for the catch.
That's right. Sowers, the Angels faced him earlier in Milwaukee this year. So they've seen him before. They know he's not going to try to blow anybody away with a big fastball. He's going to use his finesse, the deceptive delivery, and try to get ground balls just like he's done so far.
But when the Angels played Cleveland in Milwaukee, they lost 2 of 3, and Sowers pitched quite well. He made one mistake, and really when you go back and look at the pitch, it was a pitch out of the strike zone, but Vlad Guerrero somehow was able to reach it and hit it over the wall. That was the only run that Sowers gave up that day in Milwaukee. Gave up 1 run in 7 innings. The Angels came back late and had the lead, but Travis Hafner hit a 3-run home run in the 8th to win it. Vlad Guerrero 2 for 4 last night with a pair of doubles, 1 to left and 1 to right. I thought the 1 to right field, Rex, was so impressive because he had 2 strikes on him and he hit it to right field almost out of the ballpark.
Yeah, and Trot Nixon just barely missed that catch.
On Vladdy's hands, he can only send it foul. Vlad Guerrero, what a talent, now 31 years of age. And Guerrero, in his 11th big league season, hit .329 in the majors last year. Swings and misses and strikes out. So Jeremy Sowers gets out of the frame. And we'll take a commercial break as the Angels and Cleveland scoreless going to number 2.
Imagine leasing a loaded Mustang for just $289 a month. It's the Mustang Coupe with the Pony Package. 17-inch wheels, personal dash lighting, automatic, rear spoiler, and a Shaker 500-watt stereo with digital jack, plus leather trim seats. All this and it's still just $289 a month. Lease yours now. Get the Pony Package and leather. And best of all, you're driving a Mustang.
Come fall in love with New Orleans all over again.
There's no place else where you have this architecture, history,
the sweet sounds of jazz. There you go.
Come back to New Orleans now and enjoy the excitement of the French Quarter, museums, and more.
Come for the food.
Come for the romance.
Come for the art. Come for it all.
There's no place quite like it. Call 1-800-647-NOLA or visit NewOrleansOnline.com now to find great rates.
We rolling, y'all.
It was a nail-biter. There were tense moments and close calls. But in the end, the fans won. MLB Extra Innings is available now on digital cable. No matter where your team plays, every game's the home game. You can watch your team's games or scout the competition. Order MLB Extra Innings on Cox Digital Cable. Call 888-SPORTS-IN.
Little Miss Sunshine. Share the love today.
Angel fans, that Dad and Grad Pack is back starting at just $99. Choose from 4 great 9-game ticket plans that will provide your dad or grad with the excitement of Angels baseball all season long. All plans feature same seat location and premium games. To order your Dad and Grad Pack in time for Father's Day or graduation, call 888-796-HALO or log on to angelsbaseball.com. Steve Physiak, Rex Hudler today. Final game of this homestand. Some great crowds throughout. And Kelvim Escobar, who needed just 13 pitches to get through the first, will face Victor Martinez, who has been on fire. He's hit safely in 10 of his last 11, batting .428 to raise that average to .347. and that's good enough for 7th in the American League. Derek Jeter leads the AL at 362. Hits it hard again. 1 out.
Yeah, Martinez, you know he's going to put the ball in play. Got to be ready on defense. Quinlan was. A nice little backhand there. 20 at first base. Feeling a lot more comfortable now. Staying low. Stays right down on that ball. Puts a sign up saying, hey, I got him, Kelvim. Save a little energy. Nice hot day. He's going to need it.
And you talked about that the other day, how Rob Quinlan thought he was standing too tall defensively.
That's right. And you know, the advantage is when you stay low, you see the ball off the bat a lot better and the hops. So when he prepares and he takes his step in as the ball crosses the plate, he wants to be down low so he can see the contact made.
Once again, Kelvim Escobar with strike 1, and it's to Trot Nixon. The Angels have been able to cool off Trot. He came in with 8 hits in his previous 10 at-bats, and he is 1 for 7 in this series. The Angels lost game 1 5-1, but won last night 3-2, holding down Nixon. Morales with a game-tying home run in the 7th, and Gary Matthews with a game winner in the 8th. Nixon last year and for all of his career with the Boston Red Sox, and he just raves about that organization. Do you like the way the Indians are wearing their face paint?
Yeah, I like that.
Black?
Yeah, you know, at first I thought that was a smudge on Travis Hafner, but you know, they do that on purpose now, because I've seen all of them with eye black on, got a little smudge on the back, except for Martinez. DeLuch don't have it either. A couple guys have a little streak going on them. Eye black. Eye black, you know, it's a great thing to have. It helps to block the glare of the sun. Okay, when you're hitting, it helps. Just dark reflection under your eyes absorbs that glare.
Kelvim with the 2-2 pitch, and Nixon takes it on the outside corner for strike 3.
Okay, Kelvim so far doing exactly what he wants to do, but baffle these hitters, getting ahead and then finish them off. There's a straight changeup on the outer corner. Mark Carlson says, Trot, you've got to go.
Well, his fastball really has been well located down and on the corners early in this game. Hasn't needed the off-speed punch stuff that much. And this one popped up in the first pitch by Johnny Peralta. Quinlan in foul territory makes the catch. And 6 up, 6 down for Kelvim Escobar to start this game.
Imagine leasing a loaded Mustang for just $289 a month. It's the Mustang Coupe with the Pony Package. 17-inch wheels, personal dash lighting, automatic, rear spoiler, and a Shaker 500-watt stereo with digital jack, plus leather trim seats. All this and it's still just $289 a month. Lease yours now. Get the Pony Package and leather. And best of all, you're driving a Mustang.
Tomorrow, get ready for the most explosive, out of control party of the year.
We got ourselves a Mexican standoff.
We just call it a standoff. Delta Farce, rated PG-13, starts tomorrow.
I am your idea. I gotta fly. I gotta move. I'm out of the box and in the network. In the zone and on your mind. Don't stop me now. Give me Rico. Rico's always ready to move me. Send me. Here, there, everywhere. This is how we go. Let's go. Rico. Introducing the Nissan Sentra. Completely redesigned from the inside out, front to back.
FSN West has a terrific program called In My Own Words, and you'll want to see it tomorrow at 8:30 as Gary Matthews Jr. will be featured. And the opportunity to return to Southern California, mighty important. He talked about that, but he also talked about his father, Gary Matthews Sr., who played 16 years in the big leagues. And Gary will be hitting following Rob Quinlan here. Quinlan getting another start because a lefty's on the mound, and Mike Sowers really feels he's been locked in against southpaws recently.
Starting to get that average up after a little slow start.
Yeah, he's batting .360 since he opened at 0 for 12, and Rob even had mentioned that he was pressing a bit.
Right. Biggest thing he said is just to relax a little bit. And that's what he's doing. Batting cleanup for the first time in his career today. Maybe he's got an answer for Scioscia.
Well, he's got a hitter's count at 3-1.
Pretty cool to tell your buddies that you batted cleanup in the big leagues.
Popped up, foul, and out of play. Well, his best year in the minor leagues was as the cleanup hitter for Salt Lake City, and that was the year they had nothing but speed in front of Rob Quinlan. They had Nathan Haynes, who's leading the PCL right now at .390, leading off, and they had Alfredo Meziga, who's now with Florida, speed, hitting second, and Sean Figgins was the 3-hitter. And there is a dump into right center field, a base hit for Quinlan. He's off for second base and will make it safely with a leadoff double.
All right, he might be batting cleanup, but in this inning for Scioscia, he's the leadoff man. In a 2-strike approach here as an offense just looking to slap anything close. He did. It's too close to take. Laid it out there, but the hustle he gets out of the batter's box, that's what got him the double. Watch him go. He's saying, all right, I'm taking 2 on this all the way. Hits the inside part of the base. That's proper. Look at him. Now he's turning. That's a great stroke to lead off an inning. And good heads up running. Now he's looking at the outfielders. He's making a mental picture of where they are, so when there's contact is made, he'll be able to react.
Gary Matthews, big hit last night, broke the 2-2 tie with a long home run to right field. Into the seats. That won it 3-2. He's having a more difficult time from the right side of the plate, so right now he was just trying to get Quinlan to third base on the bunt.
That's 2-strike approach was perfect by Quinlan. He just reached out on the changeup and stuck it out there. Just went with it. Just guided it into that double territory in between the fielders. Good hustle.
And I like Gary Matthews' approach because Mike Scioscia did not think the Angels early yesterday had very good situational hitting. That's fouled off, and it's strike 2 to Gary. The Angels had runners in scoring position the first 5 innings last night and did not score. As Paul Bird worked around them, and Mike Scioscia said he thought the team was too passive early with Bird. He was very aggressive in the strike zone, and he said the Angels were not.
The reason Matthews is down in the order today, batting 5th, is he struggled a little bit right-handed.
Sizemore not deep enough to advance Quinlan. So 1 out. Those are the little things that Mike Scioscia loves to see. Man on second base, nobody out, somehow get him to third, make it a productive out. Angels could not do that last night, and they don't here in the first inning, so they need a big hit from either Eric Ibar or Tommy Murphy. Sowers coming off just a terrible game against the New York Yankees a couple of weeks ago, where he gave up 6 runs in 2 2/3 innings in a 9-2 loss. And May 5th, his last game at Baltimore, gave up 6 runs in 2 innings, which was his shortest outing of his career.
All right, and it's up to the hitters to put the pressure on Sowers. You can get him in a, pardon the pun, sour mood by getting on him, getting a few base hits. And he doesn't look confident. That's what happened in his last start. He says, man, I just was not confident out there, and you could tell by the body language.
And that's one of his strengths, is his composure. He has a 1-1 count with Ibar, who had a couple of infield hits last night, laid down a beautiful bunt down the third base side, no chance for Blake. And then his chop knock to start the 7th inning started the trouble for Bird, because he was so worried about Ibar's speed. Bird fell behind a rare 2-0 count, threw a fastball to Kendry Morales, and he busted it out. That tied the game at 2. Popped up, foul territory, will get out of play.
Okay, Sowers, I talked about the deceptive delivery he has, and we'll show you here. Now he comes at you right here, and everything is open. see on that nice little breaking ball how he snaps it just at the last minute. The ball comes inside. And Ibar is able to get a piece of it and foul it back.
Jeremy last year won 7 games for Cleveland after the call up from AAA. And he was terrific after the All-Star break. His ERA was second best to Johan Santana, who won the Cy Young, and CC Sabathia, his teammate, at 2.97. But starting poorly this year, he's allowed 36 hits in 30 2/3 innings coming into this game. But more importantly, he's been wild. 12 walks to only 8 strikeouts. Ibar chops it to the shortstop, barehanding, throwing on a beautiful play is Johnny Peralta to get the speedy Ibar.
Wow, this is some kind of play here. When a speedy runner hits about a 3-4 hop worm burner into the infield, the shortstop, that left side, you don't have any time. Look at the concentration. Watch his head. Look at his head stay down on this ball. He sees it all the way into his hand. That's the only way you can make a barehanded play like that in a do-or-die situation. See it into your hand. Nice off-balance throw. He's able to make a great play on a guy with some tremendous speed.
Where the Angels would have had a first and third situation with 1 out. Instead, it's Quinlan at third, 2 gone. And Murphy hoping to pick up the team. Tommy Murphy. He had a career-high 3 hits in his last start on Sunday. And this is his natural side of the plate, batting from the right side. You'll see more at-bats from the left because you see so many right-handers.
That's right, but he's got good pop, too, from the right side. We'll see what he can do here.
He hits it high in the air to left field, not deep enough, as DeLucci's there and makes the catch, and we head to the third, looking for our first run.
At the Gatorade Sports Science Institute, we test athletes in the lab. Because we know they'll be tested on the field. Gatorade, the most tested sports drink on the planet.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. Lunch, we've been tight for a long time. Dinner, I couldn't do it without you. But I gotta say, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And that's why I'm serving breakfast all day.
Yes! I've always heard people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but coming from you, Jack, this is just awesome!
The most important meal. Served all day.
Well, that...
Beethoven. He wrote a few toe tappers. When he wrote this, he'd lost his hearing, poor man, so he was imagining this. When you close your eyes, you can see the whole orchestra in front of you. You find yourself lost in it and following it. It doesn't all come at you at once. It doesn't start like a rock and roll record, but it's exciting like a rock and roll record.
You're watching FSN West.
Cleveland and the Angels scoreless as we go to the third. Now it's time to take a look at our Corona Timeout, the official sponsor of the Timeout. It's about starting pitching. The Angels second in the American League to Oakland. They've got 3.37 ERA, Oakland at 2.5. 16 wins, though, and they're #1 in strikeouts. 3 or fewer earned runs in 23 and 29. The challenge has been on the offensive side because the Angels have also been held to 3 runs or less 18 times this year, including 6 of their last 7. Here in inning number 3, it'll be the bottom of the order: David DeLucci, Ryan Garco, and Mike Rouse. DeLucci 2 for 7 in the series.
DeLucci is 1 for 10 off of Kelvim lifetime.
Boy, he is pink 1 and 2.
Nice little breaking ball there.
Well, as you said, in the zone early would be important. He's been in that zone right now from strike one. And just about every single hitter.
When he does, Cleveland hitters are in trouble. They're going to get one of the two change-ups or split fingers. Matthews drifting back. The ball carries very well here in day games. Even without the wind, but there's a little bit of wind pushing the ball back. Home runs could be a big tell today in this contest. It could be a big factor. There's no doubt about it. Somebody can get a hold of it.
And in Sunday's day game, the Angels infield, Cabrera lost one in the sun, and so did Eric Ibar. Ibar's did result in a force out at second base. Cabrera's resulted in a two-base hit. The sun directly overhead right now. You can see by the shadows underneath each athlete as Ryan Garco steps to the plate. We were talking about that terrific story in the Register written by Marshall Smith today. Garco from Servite High School, not far from the ballpark. What a senior year he had, batting .577, but what I thought was so important, he had a 4.2 GPA. Are you kidding me?
How do you do that?
Wow. You just cracked those books and studied. Ground ball. Ibar has it clip off of his glove, and Garco has a base hit.
Okay, Ibar playing a little bit to pull there. Garco just kind of served this one to the right side. Fooled him, but he just used his bat. The ball kind of bounced up on him on that last minute there on the dive. Good try to glove it, but you'll see this ball right there kicks up over his glove.
So Cleveland has their first base runner. Number 8 batter, Brian Garco, gets on, and Mike Rouse will be the hitter. Rouse, another local kid. He grew up in San Jose, but he went to Cal State Fullerton, where he was all Big West. Rouse in there for regular second baseman Josh Barfield, who's been struggling a bit. Mike had a great 2001 year at Cal State Fullerton, hitting .377 with 12 home runs.
Yeah, I talked to him before the game. He said, give a shout out to Coach Horton and Coach Vanderhook. He was his hitting coach then.
George Horton has them in that College World Series just about every single year, and Southern California is so strong in baseball when you think of USC and UCLA, Pepperdine, Long Beach State, Cal State Fullerton.
UCI.
Yeah, UCI.
Long Beach.
How about congratulations to UCI winning the volleyball championship?
That's right.
There's a strike.
Rouse, he's a table setter. He's going to go ahead and choke up on that knob of the bat just a little bit, try to put the ball in play.
Rouse chases it, fouls it off the mitt of Jose Molina. Garco with the lead at first base, and the 1-2 pitch from Kelvim Escobar to Mike Rouse. Swung on, lifted towards right, and that ball will drop. So check swing base hit, now a flare to right field, and Cleveland has something stirred up here in the third inning. Well, we heard it around the cooler that Grady Sizemore had one heck of a year in 2006. It's brought to you by Gatorade, but you have to go back 70 years before a guy had 50 doubles, 10 triples, and 25 home runs in 1 year. Joe Medwick did it for the 37 Cardinals. The others to do it, Gehrig in that special 27 Yankee team, and Chuck Klein of the 32 Phillies. And from what we understand, he is on the cover this week of Sports Illustrated. Why Sizemore matters.
Right.
Some kind of player. Yep.
Right now they're going to ask him to be a run producer. He's hit .304 this year so far with runners in scoring position.
Brady sends it down the line. That's a fair ball. Escobar covers. Nice play by Rob Quinlan.
Uh-oh.
And they've got the double play if they can catch Mike Rouse.
That's that runner at home. That's the one you want.
And Figgins tags him out. So a terrific double play to get the Angels out of trouble in the third.
Hey, Mike. What's going on with today's lineup?
I'm going with Howard's. I'm going to put this plasma in the den, this one up in the bedroom, and this one out in the patio.
Howard's has the largest selection of plasmas and big screen TVs in Southern California at the guaranteed lowest prices.
Well, what about the players in the lineup?
I told them about the great deals at Howard's. They're going there after the game.
Right.
Howard's, official flat screen TV supplier of the Angels baseball scouting system.
A curveball will spin up to 30 times a second and break as much as 17 inches. Watch every pitch in clear Panasonic motion. Panasonic Plasma for the speed of sports. Panasonic, ideas for life.
Imagine leasing a loaded Mustang for just $289 a month. It's the Mustang Coupe with the Pony Package. 17-inch wheels, personal dash lighting, automatic, rear spoiler, and a Shaker 500-watt stereo with digital jack, plus leather trim seats. All this and it's still just $289 a month. Lease yours now. Get the Pony Package and leather. And best of all, you're driving a Mustang.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could just get a great $6 restaurant burger without the restaurant? The half-pound $6 burger with 100% Angus beef, only $3.99 at Carl's Jr.
All right. Kelvim Escobar, he'll take the double play any way he can get it. Sizemore hugs the line with this one. Quinny, nice stop. Gets the out. Now he's saying, hey, look up. Look up there at that runner. Mike Rouse, the trail runner behind Garco, he just kept going. So now Kelvim does the right thing. You run him down to see who's going to commit. Third base runner commits. That's perfect. That's the one he wants. And a little two-throw rundown. Perfect. Get out of the inning. You know, if you're a trail runner like Rouse, you got to watch the runner ahead of you. And he's just staying there. Okay, like he's not sure what to do now. Well, he goes ahead and vacates third base. There's the old-fashioned pickle.
And Rouse must have thought the ball went completely down the line past Quinlan the way he charged around second base.
Hey, it's okay. It's a not so typical 3-1-2-5 on the putout.
Double play. Here is Jose Molina. This is his 14th start this year. Mike Napoli's been making most of them. And Jose Molina to center field for a base hit. So the Angels with their leadoff man on. Each of the last two innings, they were unable to advance Rob Quinlan.
Yeah, when you're already committed on a fastball on your swing like Molina was, you just keep following through because you never know what can happen. This ball's in on his hands, jams it, but he has a complete swing. Follow through, and the ball landed right in front of Sizemore. Couldn't make the diving catch. Of course, he wasn't close enough for him to even attempt to dive.
Let's see if Mike Scioscia puts something on here, whether it's a hit and run or a bunt opportunity for Sean Figgins, who's really been struggling at the plate. Figgins just 3 for 32 this year. Blake expecting that. He's on the infield grass already, and you rarely see Sean Figgins at an .094 batting average. This guy was co-MVP with Bartolo Colon just 2 years ago.
It's all about timing.
Slaps it towards right field. That's a base hit. Molina comes charging around third. He'll hold there. And Figgins has a double. That's timing by inches.
That's right. He was talking that ball down, I can tell you. When he left the batter's box, he's talking, sit, baby, sit. And it did right on the line. Nice little stroke to the outside part. That'll get Sean Figgins going now. He just reaches out and touches it. Sowers to the fastball in the outer half. Like that X-Mode slow motion camera for you folks. Gets it off the end of his bat. And it landed right off the chalk. You're going good when that happens.
He did need that one because Mike Sosha talking about he's had a lot of atom ball outs. And this time he's able to come through. Now the Angels struggling in this series with runners in scoring position. Just 1 for 17. And here's Reggie Willits up. And Sowers leads him off up and in with the heater.
Sowers knows the situation here. If you're Willits, you want to still focus on your ground ball to the right side over there. Okay, mainly up towards the middle. Darko's playing in a little bit. Could have a play at the plate, but make a productive out to that side or a base hit and move Figgins to third and pick up the RBI.
Willits with very good plate discipline. He's been taking a lot of at-bats to 4, 5, 6, 7 pitches seen. Now has a 2-0 count. Sowers has to worry here because so many times in the past Willits will take that first pitch for a strike, but in this situation with an opportunity to drive in runs, he might be swinging. Well, he didn't pull the trigger there on an 84 mile an hour that looked like inner half and hittable.
Yeah, just want to make sure he threw a strike there, but you mentioned it. This is a run-producing spot here. He wants to be a little bit more aggressive. We'll see. This is a big payoff pitch here.
Molina does not run that well at third base. Figgins, of course, excellent speed at second. High 3-1. Sowers not giving in to the rookie Reggie Willits, who has been the Angels' leadoff hitter the last 6 games, and the veteran on deck, Orlando Cabrera, second on the team in RBIs with 14. And Vlad Guerrero is behind him. Great opportunity early in the game. Angels against Sowers. Popped up. That won't get it done. I don't think they're going to send Molina. He tags and they hold the runner. And Figgins well off second base. He was going to go if Molina committed all the way.
Well, with nobody out, Dino Evil, third base coach, going to play it safe right there. There's no need to try to force the issue and run into an out, especially with Cabrera and Vladdy coming up. One out, he might try it, but not there. Okay, there's the catch. Sean Figgins was tagging up at second base. And look where he had to put the brakes on and head back.
The Angels really want to come through here. They've been struggling to score runs the last week. They had lost 5 of 6, scoring only 2.5 runs per game, and then in their victory last night, they only scored 3. Mike Sosha said, yeah, we've got 4 regulars out, but we have to do a better job of pressing the opposing pitcher.
Cabrera, 270 hitter with runners in scoring position for something here. Outfield playing him straight up. Big hole up the middle.
Foul, 1-1.
Sowers is the kind of guy, you know, you can't really expect a fastball the majority of the time, so you kind of want to just zone him out over the plate. Anything in that zone, you take a whack at.
Well, he pops up Cabrera. Mike Rouse there for the catch, and the Angels just reeling with pressure situations. They had Quinlan at second base, nobody out of the second base. Now a second and third situation with nobody out here in the third inning. They've been unable to come through, and now you know they'll intentionally walk Vlad Guerrero.
Angels had a couple chances here. Now I'm sure they're not going to let Vladdy swing. Put the pressure on Rob Quinlan. Could be another day for Quinn to come through.
Mike Sosha said before the game, we set the table last night. We're not executing though. They've set the table in the last 2 innings and they're not executing advancing runners, something the Angels must do without power in the middle of that lineup. lone power hitters at the plate right now, and Vlad Guerrero, and Cleveland wisely will not pitch to him. The Angels now 1 for 19 in the series with runners in scoring position.
Be Vladdy's 13th intentional walk of the season. Excuse me. Be Vladdy's 9th time he's been walked. All right, there's a pitch on the outer half there. Looks like Sowers pitched through it exactly where he wanted to, and Cabrera the identical spot. These guys couldn't square it up, just underneath it.
So Sowers pitching out of trouble so far. Quinlan doubled his first time up.
That's the right thing to do. Be ready to hack. First pitch that Sowers wants to come in for a strike. And hitters usually are going to be aggressive with the bases loaded. That's a good swing by Quinlan.
Molina led off with a single. Figgins doubled into third, but Willits and Cabrera both popped up. Strike two.
This is one of the reasons why Mike Scioscia is batting Quinlan today behind Vladdy, because he handles left-handed pitchers pretty well. It's his first time in the cleanup role. This is what he's paid to do today. Knock him in.
Well, he got that double with 2 strikes on him his last time up.
Sowers has gone with 2 fastballs. Hardest he's thrown, 90.
He's been very tough to square up. The Angels fouling a lot of his pitches off, popping them up. It just seems like he is upsetting their timing early in this game.
Good slider there, 0-2 to Quinlan. Quinlan did well to lay off of that. Wait for something he can handle. But you don't want to get called out looking. Anything close, you got to be hacking.
Nice block by Martinez. Here's the swing count. He doesn't want to go 3-2. Then the Angels with 2 outs will be sending the runner. So Quinlan digging in, protecting that plate after falling behind 0-2. Into left field. That's a base hit and a big 2-out knock for Rob Quinlan to give the Angels the early lead.
Perfect timing for that lousy single. He'll take that. Another jam shot. But see, anything close, he's hacking. It's a high fastball. Sowers got 2 strikes on him with that fastball. Came back to the well. And Quinlan says, thank you. Scioscia put me in that cleanup spot for the first time in my career. I've got to come through, and he does. Picks up Kelvim Escobar with a couple runs.
He just really looks locked in the last couple of weeks, Rex.
He is. He's starting to get that comfortable feel. And Mike Scioscia, he's great at knowing the feel of his players. When he comes to the ballpark now with the rash of injuries the Angels have had in their offensive lineup, he comes to the ballpark with a creative mind. He's got to be able to mix and match guys. And this is not the continuity he wants in his batting order, so he's got to be very creative and putting guys in select spots and things to succeed. So he's done a good job at that, Scioscia.
Well, he gives the Angels another option, and Mike might go with Rob Moore against right-handers now, the way he's been swinging the bat. 2 for 2 in this game. 2 more RBIs and 6 for the year. And the Angels with the early lead on Cleveland. Guerrero at second base, Quinlan at first, and the batter is Gary Matthews. Strike 1.
Pull the string on it. Matthews has a chance to really dent Sowers' confidence here.
He's coming off a very poor game at Baltimore, losing it 7-4, gave up 6 runs in 2 innings. To center field, Sizemore on his horse. It's gone! A home run!
Shot the house. dented Sowers' confidence, but might have just ruined his game. That ball was low and away. Matthews a little bit off balance even. Showed some strength there. Driving that ball in the daytime straight out of the yard. 400 straight out. Meat of the bat. Exmo showed it to you. Sizemore, wow, might have tracer burns on his forehead. That ball left in a hurry. That's
a ground ball. Peralta has it. Long throw. Not in time. A single for Eric Ibar. The wreck's so important. The intentional walk to Vlad Guerrero that he has protection. Quinlan follows with a single to drive into, and Matthews with a 3-run home run.
Matthews really reached out. I love that stroke. Now let's check his balance out. Let's see where he is. He stops him with his front foot. He reached down. See this back leg? It helped him bend to get down to it. You got to catch that ball out in front. There's home plate. You got to be able to catch it out front to drive her out of here. And that ball looked like a nice little 3-wood shot.
A 5-run third inning for the Angels. And how a game can swing. The momentum clearly was in Sowers' favor after he had second and third, nobody out, gets Willits to pop up, Cabrera to pop up, and you might think that dents the Angels' confidence. But Quinlan with a huge pick-me-up 2-out single, and Matthews now with a 3-run home run. And this inning has turned from an almost dream for Sowers to a nightmare.
You could really hurt the opposing pitcher with 2-out lightning like the Angels have put on him here. Confidence is down now. The Angels aren't done. Murphy hit a ball pretty good to left field in his last at-bat.
Broken back ground ball, second base. They'll go to first, but the Angels score 5 after 2 outs. And Gary Matthews with a big hit, a 3-run shot to center field.
On the next In My Own Words, Gary Matthews Jr. followed his father's footsteps and landed a job playing Major League Baseball. A career year in 2006 made him one of the offseason's most sought-after free agents, and the opportunity to return to Southern California was an offer too good to refuse.
I wanted to find a situation where I could still achieve the goals that I set, but also being able to accommodate my family by spending more time with them.
Gary Matthews Jr., In My Own Words, Friday at 8:30 on FSN West.
There's a new Land Rover. The all-new Land Rover LR2.
May 29th is Angels Jersey Clock Night for all fans in attendance. Get your tickets today. Angels Baseball, what a game!
Aflac! It's time for our Aflac trivia question. The Indians are one of 3 current teams that hasn't won the World Series in 50 years. Can you name the other 2? We'll give you the answer later in the game. Cleveland was last in the World Series in 1997. They won it in 1948, but in 97 they could have won it. They lost to Florida in 7 games. Jose Mesa blew a save in the 9th, and Edgar Renteria had that game-winning hit for Florida in the 11th inning. 3-2 the final score.
That hurt. The Tribe, if you're a Tribe fan, they were so close.
They had won 5 straight American League Central titles. Only the A's from 71 through 75 and the Braves from 91 through 2005. And of course, the New York Yankees were able to put together longer streaks lately.
Well, let me tell you, Kelvim, so far, he's living right this year. He's getting the run support. He didn't get it at all last year. He's got a 5 spot in the 3rd inning now to work with, but he's falling behind 3-0 all of a sudden here. That's not what you want to do. The Angels have the momentum. You want to keep these guys silent if you can.
And it's his first 3-0 count of the game. Command in the zone. You said that was going to be early.
But
really strength for him.
That's right, and it has been so far. He's These guys are human. They're not machines, even though they look like it. They execute so well, make it look so easy.
Well, he comes back-to-back in the strike zone. So Blake now with a 3-2 count. Hafner next, then Victor Martinez.
Advantage of a lead like that, you can go ahead and challenge him here.
Molina holds on to it as it's fouled into his glove, and a strikeout for Escobar after he fell behind 3-0 on Casey Blake. Marines.com on roll. Travis Hafner, 34 home run average, 111 RBIs in the last 3 years. Young man out of Sikeston, North Dakota. He grew up on a 10,000-acre wheat, sunflower, and bean farm. And as Travis tells the story, I hated it. My dad and brother, they enjoyed farming. I just wanted to play ball.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But speaking of Marines, don't you think he'd make a good Marine?
Oh, absolutely. He has the eye black on, much like a Leatherneck would have on.
That's right. He's a battler. Great guy. Got married in the offseason.
Congratulations, Travis. On his hands, fouled out of play. And this guy's like Paul Bunyan strong.
Oh, he's incredible.
Maybe he was working on that farm all those days.
Well, he's had some good success off of Escobar, too. 6 for 14, 1 home run.
Escobar got him the first time on a ground out to second. Just barely misses the plate. Now, he was born in the same hometown as former Angel Darren Erstad, Jamestown, but raised in Sikeston, a smaller town than even Jamestown, which is smaller than Fargo. To left field, Reggie Willits has to play it on a hop, and he holds Hafner to one base. Angels fans, groups of 25 or more can save up to 40% off ticket office prices on select game dates. You can bring your group to the ballpark for a custom theme night, group cap night, or one of the Angels' other exciting group packages. Call 888-796-HALO and ask a group sales account executive for more information on group packages. They do a great job here at the ballpark, and it is a wonderful Thursday afternoon game. Getaway day for both the Tribe and the Angels. Angels going to Texas next for a 4-game series, and then on to Seattle. We'll have a chance to listen to Jose Mota and Mark Gubizar in Texas, and then Rex and I will join the team in Seattle.
And back for interleague against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Nice weekend series.
Victor Martinez up. He smoked the ball his first time up, and Rob Quinlan made a nice play on it. Getting down, backhanded the shot. Getting the ball to Kelvim at first base.
Martinez is going to hit the ball hard, so Kelvim and Jose Molina want to keep the ball knee high, down low, make him lift it if he has to.
Derek Shelton was talking about what great balance that Victor has at home plate. Shelton, the hitting instructor, from both sides, and I would imagine it is difficult to be consistent from both sides of the plate as a switch hitter.
I know Victor, left-handed, he's hitting 354, right-handed 333. That's pretty consistent.
Balance with the numbers as well. In there, strike 3 called for Kelvim Escobar as Martinez thought it was a bit outside, but Mark Carlson said,
Escobar has got his paintbrush out, painting the outside part of the plate. Jose Molina says, that's where I want it. A little bit too close to take, not to go.
Rex, I can't remember a stretch of games where Kelvim Escobar has had better command of the fastball than the 2 against Chicago and now against Cleveland.
It's his key. He wants it this year. He wants to really help out this rotation. He knows that he can be a big stopper as well as a guy who can continue winning streaks.
There aren't too many power pitchers who have terrific command, and Bartolo Colon of the Angels is one of them. Mike Scioscia said many times Kelvin's on a mission to get his command as soon as he can. Reggie Willits takes care of Trot Nixon and takes care of the Tribe. It's the Angels 5 and Cleveland nothing. Escobar in control.
Hey, boss. Do we have Aflac?
Nah, we have something else.
But if you're hurt and miss work, does it pay cash like Aflac does?
Nah.
Or let you spend it any way you want, like for gas and groceries?
Nah.
Or help with everyday bills like Aflac does?
Nah.
There's only one Aflac. Ask about it at work.
What can be better than watching all the incredible goals, great stars including David Beckham, and excitement of an MLS match? Watching well over 100 MLS matches this season. The only way to do that is by signing up now for MLS Direct Kick. For only $79, you can catch all the live action and drama the entire MLS season has to offer. Show your passion for the sport you love.
Welcome to Chili's.
Hey, how are you?
Savor the sizzle with Chili's new Fajita Trio. Enjoy 3 tempting tastes all on one plate. Marinated steak, tender chicken, and flame-kissed shrimp. Get a triple shot of sizzle with the new Fajita Trio and get moving to Chili's today.
You're watching FSN West.
Our Jack in the Box game reset for Getaway Day, Thursday, May 10th. Bob Quinlan, first time ever in the cleanup spot. Comes through for Mike Sosa, bases drunk. There they are, one run will come home, and the second one, and then Matthews puts a charge into this Sowers offering as the Halos drop a 5 spot on Jeremy Sowers in the 3rd inning. Batting around. That's right, first time they batted around since May 1st at Kansas City in the 1st inning. Jose Molina's going to get a chance to lead it off again.
He's the guy who started the trouble for Sowers in that sour 3rd inning as he singled and Figgins doubled, and then the Angels looked like they might give it right back as Willits and Cabrera popped up. The intentional walk to Vlad Guerrero, but Quinlan and Matthews made him pay with a single that drove in 2 and a 3-run home run.
The hitters love being able to bat in consecutive innings, man, because every hitter, when he comes off the field, he knows when he's up and when he's going to hit. They can't wait.
Hit well, left field, that will be fair and bounce into the seats for a ground rule double. How about Molina?
Staying hot, leading off. Off this inning with a nice double. Now, an off-speed pitch like this, actually that was a fastball. Made it look like an off-speed pitch, but Molina was way ahead of it, kind of out in front as the ball was elevated, a little bit easier to hit. See Exmo coming in, that ball is saying hit me.
And he squares it up. Cleveland came into this series so hot, winning 12 of their previous 15, and then they won game 1 5-1, held the Angels down, took a 2-0 lead into the 7th, but the Angels tried to take 2 of 3 after they came back last night and won 3-2, and now they have a 5-0 lead in the last of the 4th. Sean Figgins up. So important you keep pressuring Cleveland. Ground ball, that won't get it done. Hits it to the right side, and Molina can take 3rd. Instead, he'll hold at 2nd. Aflac trivia time. It's about Cleveland's success or lack of. The Indians are one of 3 current teams that hasn't won the World Series in 50-plus years. Can you name the other 2?
Cubs and Giants.
Cubs in 08, but the Giants faced the Cleveland Indians in 1954, and that was the year Cleveland won 111 games. Al Lopez was the manager. They lost to the New York Giants 4 straight, and that was that great team that had Vic Wertz and Al Rosen. Bob Lemon won 23 games that year. Early Wynn won 23 games. They also had Bob Feller and Mike Garcia, but that 4-man staff that was so brilliant could not shut down the hot Giants. That's a base hit for Reggie Willits. They will hold Jose Molina. First and third for the Angels.
Man, that's a great read by Jose Molina. He had a read on that. A lot of guys are going to stop because there's just one out, not sure if Sizemore's going to make the play, but Molina broke on contact. He saw the outfielder before the pitch was thrown. He knew exactly where Sizemore is. That's why you look around and you can make a picture in your mind of where the outfielders are playing. Watch Molina. He's coming all the way right here. Okay, now, because there's just one out, Dino Ebel's holding him at third base. I thought he would have scored easily. Great job by Molina there by that instinctive base running there.
And the Angels right now with 8 extra base hits in their last 7 innings. At least 1 hit in 11 of their last 12 innings. And you really want to keep the pressure on the Tribe. They came in here having beaten Baltimore 10-1, and it was a 1-1 game until the 7th. Cleveland scored 4 times in the 7th, 4 more in the 8th, another in the 9th. They can put a bundle of runs together. Last 17 games, Eric Wedge's club is averaging 6.5 runs per game, so you want to get as far out in front as you can. Cabrera takes a strike.
That's right. No lead is safe against the Tribe, or really anybody for that matter, this early in the game, 5-0. Where the ball carries here big time. So we saw Matthews almost off balance, taking a ball low and away over the center field wall. You just want to just keep pouring it on. See if Cabrera can pick up the run here. He missed his last time up.
Around the American League West, Oakland is up 16-3 on Kansas City, top of the 8th. They should hang on to that one. Seattle losing to Detroit 7-3. Texas bombing the Yankees 14-2. And the runner goes in the rundown. Now they're coming home, and Jose Molina is safe. A double steal, and the catcher steals home.
What another nice read by Molina. He knew Victor Martinez was throwing all the way. Mike Rouse did a great job of picking this ball out of the dirt and coming home off balance with his throw. Molina read it perfectly, just snuck his foot in there. Cabrera ducked down to get out of the way of Martinez's throw. Molina, 2 good running plays back to back, showing his wheels. See him catch just the corner of that plate right there with his heel. And he got his hand there.
Rex, do you think Mike Scioscia called for that because Orlando Cabrera in his 3 at-bats against Jerry Sowers doesn't look that comfortable?
That's right. I think that's a great move by Scioscia to put on something like that, see what can happen. Now, with Molina at third base, he's not a blazing base stealer, but we've seen him making good judgments on his breaks. At second base, he could have scored, but Dino Ebel held him, and then on the double steal, nice execution. I think it's a good move. Now Cabrera still has a chance to knock in Willits with good speed at second.
Again out of play, but if you're a guy with your kind of speed, Rex, and you were very fast at third base, the defense might be looking for it. But for Jose Molina at third base, it caught Cleveland completely by surprise.
No doubt, and so Victor Martinez was trying to throw out the runner Willits, not even thinking that Jose was going to come home. So that's another element of surprise that Mike Scioscia uses in his repertoire. Looks like Victor Martinez has got a little mechanical issue there, or equipment issue. Maybe looks like his finger needs to get taped up.
While he's being checked by the trainer, we want to let the kids know it's your chance now to join the 2007 Junior Angels presented by Sports Chalet, the official kids club of Angels baseball. Junior Angels Kids Club members receive 3 free tickets to Angel home games, an exclusive t-shirt, membership card, free bowling, and much, much more. Log on to angelsbaseball.com and sign up to be a Junior Angels Kids Club member today. Well, what just happened with Victor Martinez is one reason, Rex, they might consider moving him to first base. He did play first last night, and Kelly Shopik, a fine defensive catcher, was behind the plate. But this guy can be dynamic offensively. I want to make sure that guy stays healthy. He's your number 4 hitter. Willits with the lead at second base, and the 1-2 pitch to Orlando Cabrera is fouled off.
Orlando, he's making Sowers work. Fouling off a lot of pitches till he can find one he can get a good bat on. 1 out. That's what he's looking to do, is just shoot a hole somewhere and score. Outfielder Sizemore in center, he's shallow. Look for a play at the plate.
Punches that one to the right side. This will send Willits to third. Orlando is out at first base, and boy, he is struggling against Jeremy Sowers. 2 gone now. Soft ground ball to third, a pop hook, and now a ground out. Mike Rouse.
Look at that. I mean, that's called a cue shot right off the end of his bat. So now last time Vladdy came up, first base was open. They intentionally walked him to load him, and Quinlan came through with a hit.
So now it makes you think a little bit about intentionally walking Vlad Guerrero, because the guy behind him is 2 for 2. Quinlan with a double and a bases loaded single to put the Angels on the scoreboard. They've scored one more after scoring 5 in the third. And they have pitched into Vlad here as he fouls off the first offering, strike 1. Tries to push it to right field, but out is Rouse to take care of Vlad Guerrero. The Angels score a run on the double steal, and it's Molina stealing home.
Freezers are not cool.
What does it mean to have an edge? It means you're driving the new crossover that changes the rules. It means you get to 60 miles an hour faster than a BMW X5 for thousands less. It means you get better highway mileage than a Honda Pilot and a quieter cabin than a Lexus 350. And now, the Edge SE comes with a remarkable $299 lease for just 39 months. The new Edge, only at your Ford dealer.
Hey, Coach, so how do you think I played tonight? You look worn out. Man, your sharpness is gone. You're just plain tough to watch. We're going to have to send you down to Howard's. You're going to look great on a new plasma TV.
More Southern Californians are choosing Howard's over the national chain stores because of their huge selection of plasma and big screen TVs at the guaranteed lowest prices. Howard's, official flat screen TV supplier of the Angels baseball scouting system.
To me, it's important for a man to have values.
Like what, Grandpa?
Well, like never pay too much for an ice cream cone and never date 2 sisters at the same time.
At Wiener Schnitzel, we've got values too, like our new chili cheese fries, burrito, and jalapeno poppers. 2 of the 6 items on our new value menu starting at just 99 cents. And don't forget to stop in for breakfast, because at Wiener Schnitzel, we're pushing the boundaries of taste.
It's time now for a Panasonic Plasma for the speed of sports. It's one of the Flying Molina brothers stealing home. And we'll give it to you later as Jose Molina stole home in that last frame to give the Angels a 6-0 lead. Sometimes all of our bells and whistles don't work. It's okay. They get stuck. Can't get out of second gear. That's okay. There's Johnny Peralta. He's leading things off in the 5th inning. Kelvim Escobar has been outstanding. Escobar shut out baseball through 4 against a team that just came in on fire offensively, averaging 6.5 runs per game their last 18, batting over 300. In the air, left side. Reggie Willits near the track to pull it down, and there's 1 out to open the 5th inning. Now we'll try and get back to that Panasonic Plasma for the speed of sports. Benji Molina, Yadier Molina, Jose Molina. They don't run that fast, but Jose might be the quickest of the trio.
That's right. The other 2 got nothing on this. A steal of home.
he can get on his phone when he's flying to Texas and tell those brothers of his, I just ripped off home. That's pretty sweet.
And next, there's Rex Hudler, 1995. I've seen that moment about 15 years.
Well, now, there's a difference between my steal of home and his. His was on a double steal. Mine was a straight steal off of David Wells, who was in his windup. Don't kid yourself, man. I ripped him off blind. I loved it.
I know you have it on loop in your trophy room at home, where people can come in off the street and watch you steal home.
Well, you know, so
24/7.
Well, you know, I try not to listen to that too many times, but it's, you know, it's one of those rare things. And even if it's a double steal like Jose had, it's still considered a steal of home.
Enough about you, Hud. How about Chris Turner? 5 for 5 that game, and the last catcher to steal home.
Pretty impressive. I remember, though, I signed the ball the next day and sent it over to David Wells, telling him, don't ever underestimate the wonder dog.
I'm sure they got a chuckle.
Oh, he kept it. He said he's going to keep it in his trophy room.
Well, we've got one out here in the 5th inning.
So Alan Trammell, the next day, he was playing for the Tigers, and he comes running over to me and he goes, hey, Hud, man, Boomer loved that ball you sent over to him. Man, he cracked up the whole clubhouse. And I just having fun with Boomer. That's
sure. DeLucci swings and misses at the off speed and strikes out. 5 Ks now for Kelvim.
Okay, Kelvim Escobar, he is staying right on top of his game, mixing his pitches just like he's supposed to against this powerful Indians lineup. Hey, look at that. That's and now you see it, now you don't. Split finger. Had some little downward tilt to that. Very tough to pick a certain pitch off of Escobar. You've got to look for a fastball, though, against him and then adjust everything else.
Now Ryan Garco, another local young man, fouling it out of play. Garco had a base hit his last time up. He's cut down on a 3-1-2-5 double play to end the inning.
You know, a couple weeks ago, Ryan Garco was joined by one of his teammates from Servite, Ben Francisco. He came up for 1 day, he was activated, and they sent him back down. A good hitting outfielder in Buffalo, Tribes AAA.
Garco swings and misses.
Wouldn't you know that, you know, being a local guy, he got sent down right before they came out here to the coast.
Again out of play, but his parents were here the other night. A lot of his Little League coaches were here, and his high school coaches from Servite High School before the ball game. His Little League coach, I love the quote, he said, he was the best 6-year-old kid I ever had. How do you know when you're 6? I'm sure Ryan was a big kid and he could hit it off. Far distance. Escobar has him down 0-2. Tests him upstairs.
His last few pitches have been up in the zone. We'll see if he throws him that split finger that dips down low. That's to be a good strikeout pitch. Jose Molina, he knows exactly what he's doing back there. There it is there. Calling that pitch. Jose Molina. He's getting the start over Mike Napoli today. He's got a 3.38 earned run average in 13 innings catching Kelvim Escobar this year. That's not too bad.
Well, he's one of the early candidates for player of the game already, and we're just in the 5th inning. Ooh, good pitch by Escobar. 6 strikeouts in the game, does a dance on the mound, and the Angels take a 6-0 lead to the bottom of the 5th.
The old parachute ball. Look at that changeup held in the back 3 fingers. Now you see it, now you don't.
MLS Star Power on FSN West. Landon Donovan leads the Galaxy into Boston to battle Taylor Twellman and the New England Revs. Galaxy, Revolution, Saturday starting at 7 on FSN West.
You guys are just like Supercuts, right?
How about a nice number 2?
What's a number 2?
How about a nice number 2? Lather, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. Repeat, repeat.
I just wanted to trim.
Number 2, number 2, number 2, number 2.
I am awesome.
Hot styles from people who know what they're doing. Supercuts, every time.
Supercuts has the best trained stylists in the most convenient locations. Call 1-800-SUPERCUTS for a store near you.
We'll begin boarding Flight 217 to New York with all first-class passengers. That's first-class passengers only.
Well, see you there. Yeah.
What makes breakfast so special?
It's the buttermilk biscuit sandwiches. Right now you can get 2 sausage, egg, and cheese or 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits for just $2. The most important meal. Served all day.
Introducing the Nissan Sentra. Completely redesigned from the inside out, front to back.
Escobar and the Angels with a 6-0 lead. Bottom of the 5th we go. Rob Quinlan, one of the stars of the day, is leading things off. But how about Escobar and the way he has been dealing through 5?
Okay, he's been awesome. We're going to show you that last pitch to Garco, how far ahead of the ball Garco was with his swing. Okay, watch this. Garco's way out in front of this. He swings before. Look at Escobar. Nice little body control there. But watch the swing here. Look at Garco's already swinging. That's an effective changeup right there.
And to be able to command both a split finger changeup and a regular changeup, terrific. Will he throw one more to right-handers, the other one to lefties, or does it matter with Kelvim?
The changeup has a little bit more of a fade away to a lefty, but Kelvin's going to throw him against both bats, he should.
Rob Quinlan, Peralta, quick toss, and just does get him. Well, Gary Matthews won last night's game with a big home run, then came up with 2 on in the 3rd inning. But here is last night to break the 2-2 tie. And a shot to center field. This ball just kept on carrying.
Oh, he squared it up perfectly. The ball was well located. It wasn't a mistake. Matthews trying to get it going from the right side. That's going to help him out. Right side. Matthews coming into this game.
Well, he's got 2 hits now.
He just hit 205 coming into the game. Now he's raking from the right side.
Well, coming up tonight, we've got the Best Damn Sports Show period. Terrific show with Chris Rose, John Sally, Rob Dibble, and also Rodney P., former USC quarterback. Best Damn Fight Night is tonight at 11 o'clock, only again on FSN West. Gary Matthews will have his show tomorrow night at 8:30. Good feature on Gary. Got his growing up with a major league father, Gary Matthews Sr., played for the Phils and the Cubs. That has to be such an advantage being raised almost in the big leagues, where you're not awed when you finally make it to the show.
That's right. You know, Justin Spire can tell you the same thing. He was raised by his dad, Chris Spire, in the big leagues. But that is an advantage. These guys are very familiar once they get here. And Matthews, you know, he's 32 years old. He's got some time in the big leagues.
You got speed at first and speed at home plate and Eric Ibar. Ibar robbed of a hit and a terrific barehanded play by Johnny Peralta in the 2nd inning, and then he beat out an infield hit in the 3rd. So all 3 of his hits the last 2 games have been infield hits. Talking to Mike Scioscia before the game, he said last night with 2 strikes really seemed to stay on top of the baseball and determined to in that productive 7th inning. And you kind of compared him to first base coach Alfredo Griffin.
That's right. And I asked Mike Scioscia if he thought the way I did. Hey, do you think these 2 players were similar in their playing days? He says absolutely. Alfredo Griffin, you know, really smart guy, knows the game of baseball, knew how to utilize his speed. It's the same thing Ibar is going to learn. Going to do just that. Keep the ball on the ground. Anything in the air is going to be an out. Now he does have alley power, okay, but he doesn't have the home run power, and he doesn't need it. He's a guy who's a tremendous athlete. I've been very impressed with his second base play this young season, filling in for Howie Kendrick. He's been excellent. Good lateral movement, nice hands, and a strong arm.
But as he grows up, he might develop that power. He had as many as 14 home runs in one minor league season back at Rancho Cucamonga, and that was in the 2004 campaign. Waves at this offering and strikes out. Only the second strikeout of the ball game for Jeremy Sowers. Also struck out Vlad Guerrero in the first. So Sowers, after giving up 5 in the third and 1 in the fourth, trying to get through a scoreless fifth. This guy, terrific player, high school All-American out of Ballard High School in Louisville, and named the National Player of the Year. First round choice by Cleveland in 2004 out of Vanderbilt. 6th overall, top pitcher in the SEC. And even though he was drafted by the Cincinnati Reds, a nearby team out of high school, he did not sign. He wanted to go to college.
Good move.
Got his degree in political science.
Good for him. Got something to fall back on. Believe me, even if Sowers pitches 10 years in the majors, you're still relatively young when you retire. You have something to go with. I encourage all young kids, guys that get drafted out of high school, unless you're a #1 pick.
Well, he was #1 out of high school.
Right. Now, he made the right decision. But I'm saying if you're not a #1 pick and you have a baseball scholarship somewhere, go mature as a player in baseball and also start your degree.
Tommy Murphy, ground ball short. They get the force at second base, and Sowers through 5 has allowed 6. The Angels 6-0 with Escobar back to the hill.
Toyota's 50th anniversary celebration is on now with the biggest Toyota selection in history. Check out the Tundra Double Cab, a true workhorse. And the Tundra Crew Max has arrived. It's the most spacious Tundra yet. Drive off today in a new full-size 07 Tundra and choose $1,000 cash back or 2.9% financing for up to 60 months. It's Toyota's 50th anniversary, but with great deals, you're the one getting the gives.
It's official. The all-new Toyota of San Juan Capistrano is now open. We've got a new owner, new management, and new attitude, and we're celebrating with one of the biggest Toyota sales events ever. Right now, you can drive home an all-new 2007 Toyota Tundra for just $199 a month. You heard that right, a 2007 Toyota Tundra. This is the all-new one for just $199 a month. And don't forget, with every vehicle, you get tires for life at the all-new Toyota of San Juan Capistrano. Hi guys, welcome to Chili's.
Hey, how are you?
Savor the sizzle with Chili's new Fajita Trio. Enjoy 3 tempting tastes all on one plate. Marinated steak, tender chicken, and flame-kissed shrimp. Get a triple shot of sizzle with the new Fajita Trio and get moving to Chili's today.
You're watching FSN West.
You want it, you got it. Toyota game reset. We're going to show you Kelvim Escobar. Man, is he dealing. He's got it working all of his pitches. 4 of the last 7 Indians. He's retired. They've got to go. He's been impeccable with his command. Fastball looks good. And watch this true whiff. Watch how far Garco's ahead of this ball in X-Mo. Watch that. Here comes the bat. That's a whiff and a nice pitch. And Escobar's baffling these guys. But hey, look. 6-0 is nothing to get excited about against the Tribe.
But the Angels' starting pitching on this homestand has really been terrific. Now their offense has suffered a bit, but you go back to Kelvim, who started this homestand last Friday against the Chicago White Sox. He went 7 strong innings and got the win 5-1. The next day, Lackey went 8 and took the loss. Colon was sensational on Sunday, went 7. And then had to come out of the game because of a strain in his right triceps. In the first 2 games of this series, Santana goes 7, gives up 3, and Jared Weaver, I thought, pitched beautifully in the clutch last night. 6 strong innings and gave up just 2 runs. So Escobar, through 5, is shutting out one of the strongest offenses in baseball. 2nd in runs scored, 3rd in home runs. And here goes Mike Rouse to left field. 1 down.
And now Escobar has never had a complete game shutout in his career. He's never even had a complete game. And I'm not saying he will today, but his pitch count has been great. He's still at 68 pitches. And now here at the 6th inning. And he really looks in command. And the thing I liked about Weaver, you mentioned Weaver last night, is that for such a young pitcher, he had to endure a bad inning and tough it out and execute his pitches, and he did against Barfield with the bases loaded. That's a good sign for a young pitcher to have some maturity like he's got.
Yeah, he's been talking with Jared Weaver and Irvin Santana about how to stay in games and not worry about the offense. He reminds them it's such a long season, and you just have to go out there and do your job. And I really thought Jared Weaver did a terrific job last night. He threw 33 pitches first inning. Then in the 6th, when he needed it, bases loaded, strikes out Shopik on a fastball, then a long duel with Josh Barfield, and on the final pitch, surprised him with a slider and struck him out. Mike Butcher has to be pleased.
Well, sure. And I like the intensity. I like the passion coming off the mound. A little bit of a roar.
Up the middle, Grady Sizemore gets a base hit, his first hit of the day. And a big happy birthday to Mike Butcher. He's turning 42 today, born in Davenport, Iowa. Pitched for the Angels, was in their minor league system for so many years, judging the talent, and then moved on to Tampa Bay last year, pitching coach for Joe Madden and the Devil Rays. And then the Angels asked permission when Bud Black became the manager at San Diego. Mike Scioscia, Bill Stoneman went after Butcher, and now he is the guy. He knows everybody. He developed John Lackey and Irvin Santana and so many of those young stars the Angels have coming up. Here's Blake. Strike 1. Angels lead the American League in double plays turn. This would be a good spot for him. Blake up. And Sizemore at first.
Off-speed pitches do the job on getting the guy to roll out. Lane balls, another term players use. Put him in the lane.
One ball, one strike. Kelvim Escobar turned 31 on April 11th. 10th year in the big leagues out of Venezuela. Ground ball short. Cabrera to Ibar to Quinlan. Just what Escobar ordered.
Lane ball.
Grab the beer that starts out cold and ends up refreshing. Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Imagine leasing a loaded Mustang for just $289 a month. It's the Mustang Coupe with the Pony Package. 17-inch wheels, personal dash lighting, automatic, rear spoiler, and a Shaker 500-watt stereo with digital jack, plus leather trim seats. All this and it's still just $289 a month. Lease yours now. Get the Pony Package and leather. And best of all, you're driving a Mustang.
Every Friday home game is followed by post-game fireworks, courtesy of Wells Fargo. Get your tickets today. Angels baseball, what a game!
Welcome back to the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time to refresh your inner band with Coors Light.
I love Rally Monkey. It's just like, you know, the only Angels experience that's going on here. It's just our own little thing that we got going that no other team has.
Coors Light, refresh your inner band. Angels sure do have it going on here at the Big A. Coors Light Barbecue way out in center field. And it's time to maybe have a cold one with burger from In-N-Out. Who's in, who's out? Well, the new pitcher is Edward Mojica, 22-year-old right-hander from Valencia, Venezuela. Made his big league debut last year. I'm sorry, Hud.
That's okay. He's going to go with a fastball, slider. His fastball's, low to mid 90s. Got a slider in the high 80s. He's added a split finger fast pitch or a fastball to his repertoire.
Well, another Venezuelan is pitching quite well. Kelvim Escobar with 6 shutout innings. Total control of this game, particularly commanding the fastball, and as you talked about early, in the zone early, fastball command, change speeds on hitters' counts. I know you'll give him your report card later, but so far, so good.
Oh, he's got a great report card coming. You just hang right in there. See the ammonia water. Rick Smith, the assistant athletic trainer of the Angels, he passes that around on hot days.
Jose Molina goes after the very first pitch he sees, and after going 2 for 2 with a single and a double and 2 runs scored, including a steal at home, Molina makes it out to start the 6th inning. So Edward Mojica will now face Sean Figgins, and Mojica just called up from the minor leagues where he had a .284 earned run average and 6 saves at AAA Buffalo. Figgins has doubled and grounded out. He scored a run. The Angels with 6 runs on 9 hits. 4 of those hits are extra bases, 3 doubles and a home run. Sean has 1 of the doubles. Has the batting average back up to 118.
Interesting story about Mojica. He got called up last year to the Indians to make his major league debut on June 20th. Okay, he didn't have an ERA in 38 2/3 innings between Akron and Buffalo. He didn't have an ERA. He came to the team with a 0.00 ERA. I mean, and that late in June, that's kind of unusual to not have an ERA. So he was dealing in the minors.
So it can only go downhill after that.
That's right. That's a pretty high mountain to be on. They like him.
And that was their problem last year. Their bullpen suffered so much. And there is a base hit to center field. A good sign to see Sean Figgins coming up and stroking the ball like that. A double, now a line single, and he pops those fists together like he does every time he comes up with a base hit.
That's right. Now it's coming. He's starting to feel good now. See a shot of that nice short swing from the center field angle. Look at that breaking ball. Stayed up in the zone. That's a perfect swing. Hit it right back where it came from. Short action. We'll see if Figgy can get Figgy with it and rip him off a bag. It'd be the first one of the year for him.
Good action, guys, with Willits and Figgins. Sean does not go. Pitch misses low and in. 1 ball, no strikes.
Figgins with a little bluff, a little fake takeoff there, trying to test the wheels. The reason it's a good situation is because Willits is on the left side of the plate. That's the throwing side of the catcher, Martinez.
In there, a 1-1 count to Reggie Willits, who was 1 for 3, a single. And he was the other guy in the double steal back in inning number 3, where Molina was at third base and Reggie on first base. He took off, tried to get in a rundown, and wound up ripping off second base when they threw home to catch Molina, and Jose got his hand in there just in time. Popped up. Sizemore with the catch, 2 out.
Mojica, good action down in the zone. And actually, it was out the middle of the plate. Willits just got underneath it.
Angels leading 6-0. 2 other American League West foes have already won. The Oakland Athletics blasting the Kansas City Royals, and Texas did the same to the New York Yankees. They put a 14-2 hurting on New York. New York's back under 500 again at 16-17. And there goes Figgins, and he is safe at second base with his first steal of the year.
That's a good call by Angel Hernandez. He waited to make the call till he saw it cleanly. It was a close play, but Figgins clearly got his feet in there before the tag. We're watching. Victor Martinez thought he might have had him out. There it is. Little pop-up slide.
Cabrera 0 for 3, a pair of ground outs and a pop-up. Batting average right now at .252. Ground ball. Knocked down by Peralta. Figgins rounds third, holds there. It'll be a single for Orlando Cabrera. And the Angels have a first and third with 2 outs, 6th inning against Young Mojica.
Okay, this ball had eyes on it. Cabrera knows it. Being a shortstop, he says, all right, I like my chances for a hit there. Peralta saved the run by knocking him down. Figgins would have scored easily.
Hi, Mom. I'm here with Dad and Vlad. Mother's Day is this weekend, fan, so you better be getting something for Mom on Sunday.
You know, sometimes moms just want the breakfast in bed, leave them alone, let them do whatever they want that day. It's their day.
Is that your excuse not to get Jennifer a card?
That's right. We will be on service mode, full service for her the whole day, whatever she'd like, anytime. Go out by the pool, honey, take it easy.
Well, here's Vladimir Guerrero.
But you know, I know a lot of moms that want to go to the yard here, but they're not going to be able to. If they want to go, they're going to have to fly to Texas to see them Angels in action. Oh, Sunday, it's going to be Irvin Santana and Mike Wood.
Every day is Mother's Day for Vlad Guerrero's mom. She lives here in Southern California and cooks for the team all the time. And he absolutely adores his mom. Growing up in the Dominican Republic, she had to work like 2-3 jobs and could not spend as much time with Vlad as she wanted to. So he said when he made it to the big leagues, he made sure she was with him. And he scalds this one foul.
Ooh, Biggie. Man, he's playing third base. And that's the hot corner. Man, look at him. He's saying, hey, Vladdy, hit it the other way. That ball went right over Biggie's head. Watch him. You got to stay on the out-of-bounds line. But see, when you stay on that side of the line over there, if the ball does hit you, you're not out. But if you're on the line or in play territory, you're out. The ball hits you.
Guerrero, right center field and deep. Off the wall. Figgins will score. They're going to send Cabrera to the plate, and he will score the Angels' 8th run.
Angels, they are putting it on the Tribe here in this final game, the rubber game of this 3-game series. And Vladdy reaches out. Talk about strength. There's a little slider on the outside part of the plate. Vladdy squares it up big time on the barrel. This ball hit halfway up the wall there. Look at him. That's a strong man off balance like that, going opposite field. Cabrera, he was a trail runner at first. He could read that all the way. So he kept coming hard. It was an easy RBIs for him.
And Rob Quinlan now steps to the plate. Quinlan with a double and a single. Vlad Guerrero now with RBIs 31 and 32. He's second in the American League to A-Rod with 39. Rodriguez did not knock in a run today as the Yankees lost 14-2 to Texas. Quinlan swings and misses. Rob 2 for 3. Well, they intentionally walked him one time. Angels came back to make him pay with Quinlan getting a big single to knock in 2, and then Gary Matthews followed with a 3-run home run and a 5-run third. He scored another in the 4th on the double steal where Molina stole home, and then scored two more here in the 6th.
You know, the Angels have scored in this afternoon's ball game 7 of the 8 runs have come with 2 outs. That's a good trait.
Yeah, Mike Zosha did not like the way the team pressured Paul Bird last night, and certainly not early against Sowers. But then Quinlan started the damage, and the Angels in the series were 0 for 17 for a stretch with runners in scoring position since that time. And basically it's been today. They are 5 for 8, 5 for their last 8 with runners at second or beyond.
Quinlan's battling. You know, he gets a hit today. That'll put him in the running for a drink of the Gatorade after the game. Could be one of our players, but I tell you, if Escobar keeps pitching the next few innings like he's done, it'll be hard not to give it to him.
But Escobar's a terrific teammate. I'm sure he would share some of that Gatorade.
It's very possible. He likes the offense. Compared to last year and the year before that, Escobar received less than 3 runs per game in support, and Escobar's already getting the Gatorade ready. Yeah, he says, I'll have a sip now. I heard you guys talking. Pretty comfortable.
What timing. Quinlan, Nixon, Vlad Guerrero's 2-out double sends 2 home. It's the Angels 8, the Tribe nothing.
Check out the new Wiener Schnitzel value menu with items starting at just 99 cents. And don't forget to stop in for breakfast, because at Wiener Schnitzel, we're pushing the boundaries of taste.
There's a new Land Rover. The all-new Land Rover LR2.
I don't get it. I know my phone service is reliable.
Well, it earned us another J.D. Power and Associates trophy.
Yeah, but last night I gave my number to 3 smoking hot ladies and not one call. What are the odds they all called at once and jammed up your system?
1 in a billion.
So you're saying there is a chance?
Reliable phone service from Cox. Ranked highest in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power and Associates.
When you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle, look for one that includes routine maintenance for life. That's what we offer at every Tuttle-Click dealership. Lube, oil, filter, and tire rotation for as long as you own the car. So after we totally check every used vehicle, battery to brakes, wiper blades to tires, every one of them also includes maintenance for life. Because at Tuttle-Click, we want to be your dealership for life. Come by any Tuttle-Click dealership in the Tustin Auto Center or the Irvine Auto Center. You know we're going to treat you right.
You're watching FSN West.
Angels fans, time is running out for you to get an Angels jersey clock. All fans in attendance on Tuesday, May 29th, as the Angels take on the Seattle Mariners. They will receive an Angels jersey clock that you can hang on your wall or fold in half and keep on your desk. Don't miss out on the stadium exclusive giveaway and a 2-for-1 ticket offer courtesy of Wild Rivers Water Park. Log on to angelsbaseball.com and order your tickets now. I just found the perfect Mother's Day gift for Jennifer. A Angels jersey clock. Should love to put it, where you guys have the picture of the family, take that off and put the jersey clock up there.
She loves the Angels. I don't know if that's going to work.
It's perfect in the kids' room. Will the Thrill would love it there.
Well, if any of the children can have a swing like this guy, Travis Hafner, with that pop he's got, man, even 0-2, got to go.
Look at this. I'll tell you what, Escobar has it going. He has 7 strikeouts now as he starts this 7th inning.
Oh, man. Hafner can't wait to get out of this town and head on up to Oakland, play the Oakland A's. 2-seam fastball. Froze him. Look at that. He's out. Here it comes. You see them seams? Coming right at you. Knee high. Perfect execution. Escobar cruising. Next pitch will be his 79th. 94, getting ahead of these hitters.
Victor Martinez is grounded out and struck out looking. like he came in red hot, but because Escobar has his A game going, he hasn't had a chance. And now down in the count, 0-2.
Now that getaway day against the Detroit Tigers, the Angels, they had a 7-0 lead that didn't hold up when Escobar was pitching. So he remembers that. He's staying on top of his game.
Look at this. He is just firing through the Cleveland Indians, cooling off the hot drive.
All right, Escobar, he's keeping the ball low in the zone, really pressuring the hitters to lift it. You see Victor swing a little uppercut, trying to do something to get the ball airborne.
8 strikeouts and not yet through 7 innings. The most he's ever had in his career is 12. September 8th, 2004 versus Toronto. And you see the K meter with 8 so far. And he's had, let's see, 4 now. Actually 6 in the last 4 innings.
See, he's going to pile up his strikeouts with that fastball getting ahead and then the other pitches.
Nixon pops it up. Cleveland totally controlled by Escobar on a warm Thursday afternoon at the Big A.
This week on the IFL, the Seattle Tiger Sharks look to bring the pain as they clash with the Chicago Red Bears. The International Fight League, Friday on FSN.
Introducing the Nissan Sentra. Completely redesigned from the inside out, front to back.
Want to get a great $6 restaurant burger without the restaurant? The half-pound $6 burger with 100% Angus beef, only $3.99 at Carl's Jr.
They've stormed beaches and freed countries. They've raised our flag and our hope. They've been called leathernecks. They've been called devil dogs. But above all, they're called Marines.
Jack of the Box game summary. The Angels with an 8-0 lead on Cleveland. Gary Matthews Jr. had a 3-run blast in a big 5-run third inning. Quinlan 2 for 4, and he broke that game open when it was scoreless, and the Angels had 2 outs, bases loaded. Quinlan got a big single, and Escobar, sensational. No walks, 8 strikeouts, in zone early. You bet.
Doing exactly what Mike Scioscia wanted him to do here without Justin Spire. Get that ball all the way into the deep part of the game as he can, and he's done that.
So Edward Mejica will begin his second inning of work. He was the closer at AAA Buffalo, recently called up. This was his first game in 2007. Now facing Gary Matthews for the first time.
Whoa.
Gary, he muscled up on that one and hits it well foul. I hope everybody's all right. Gary 2 for 3 now, batting from the left side against the right-hander Mejica. The Angels are 15-1 when Matthews scores a run, and he scored on that big fly to center. Mejica drives it inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. AL West scoring a lot of runs today. 8-0 Halos over the Tribe. Texas 14-2 over New York, and Oakland beat Kansas City 17-3. Seattle did lose to Detroit 7-3, but you total them all up, and the AL West scored 42 runs today.
The pests from the West are at it again. Matthews, though, he's really supplied some nice pop the last couple of games. He's taking that, hitting down in the order, and that's what he's supposed to do, drive in them runs. Okay, the pitch speeds by Mojica in this at-bat here, pretty firm. Looks like fastballs and change-ups. Also has a split finger.
Gary hits it pretty well, and Jason Michaels now in center field, and he'll make the catch in for Grady Sizemore. Gary Matthews, in his own words, he'll be on tomorrow on FSN West at 8:30, and it's a terrific show because if you have not had a chance to listen to Gary, very articulate, very thoughtful, raised in Major League Baseball. His father, Gary Sr., he talks about some of their growth in the big leagues, and about he talks a lot about his dad's hairdos, whether it was the afro or the jerry curl, and he has some funny stuff, and maybe we'll take a look at that later. There's a base hit to right field by Eric Ibar. So Ibar with another 2-hit game. Well, they have Gutierrez now in center field, and Michaels has moved to right field. Franklin Gutierrez in center field, and Kelly Shopik is now the catcher. They're giving some rest because Sizemore playing almost every single day. Well, he has, I think, 226 in a row for Grady, so as often as you can get him in a blowout situation off his legs. That's what Eric Wedge is doing. And here's Tommy Murphy sending it out of play.
And that 227 consecutive games by Sizemore, the 5th longest active mark in the majors, and the longest by a Cleveland Indian since Joe Carter. Joe Carter's was 228, so with today's game, Grady Sizemore ties his mark of consecutive games.
One ball, 2 strikes to Tommy Murphy. Other American League finals, we told you about Texas and Oakland winning and Seattle losing to Detroit. Minnesota lost to the Chicago White Sox 3-0 today. A splendid game by Jose Contreras, who lost to the Angels last Friday. Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Boston, and Toronto are later tonight. Toronto gets a shot at Roy Halladay. Florida beat the Dodgers today 3-0, and Houston losing to Cincinnati 9-5. 2 other finals in the National League: Atlanta 5-3 over San Diego, and Pittsburgh beat the Cubs 6-4. Murphy got it on his hands again and sends it out.
Murphy looking to get in that hit column. The only Angel starter who hadn't gotten a knock today was battling Mojica.
Angels with 13 hits in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have been doubles. And the big home run by Gary Matthews. In there. Strike 3 called. So Tommy Murphy will take a seat.
Our FSN tracker will show you the movement on that ball at 91.
Two outs for Jose Molina. He is 2 for 3, a single, a run scored, and a double, and another run scored when he stole home. And second half of a double steal. He sends it to right field. Trot Nixon will trot under it and make the catch. And the Angels take an 8-0 lead with Escobar on the hill to the 8th.
Tomorrow.
Hey there, Sarge. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Get ready for the most explosive.
I'm gonna fire!
Out of control.
Everett, you shouldn't drink tequila. This always happens when I eat the worm.
Party of the year.
What are you fellas doing? Don't ask. Don't tell.
Delta farce.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff.
Down here, we just call it a standoff.
Directed by C.E. Harding. Rated PG-13. In theaters tomorrow.
This year, we're granting over 1 million dreams during the Disney Dreams giveaway. Like small surprises, magical fast passes, or be among the first to ride the all-new Finding Nemo submarine voyage. So come live your dream during the year of a million dreams at the place where dreams come true. Visit Disneyland.com.
Please obey all traffic laws to and from the restaurant.
What does it mean to have an edge? It means you're driving the new crossover that changes the rules. It means you get to 60 miles an hour faster than a BMW X5 for thousands less. It means you get better highway mileage than a Honda Pilot and a quieter cabin than a Lexus 350. And now, the Edge SE comes with a remarkable $299 lease for just 39 months. The new Edge, only at your Ford dealer.
You're watching FSN West.
On Thursday, May 31st, fans, the Angels welcome the Baltimore Orioles. And all fans in attendance will receive a red Angels duffel bag courtesy of Frazee Paint and 102.7 KISS FM. Don't miss your chance to be the envy of everyone in the gym. Log on to angelsbaseball.com for your tickets today. Angels leading 8-0, and they made some changes. They bring on Matt Brown for his major league debut. Matt Brown at third base. He replaced Justin Spire when he was placed in the disabled list, and also Brandon Wood was sent down. Brown called up in a transaction. Kendra Morales replaced Spire. Matt Brown recalled from AAA Salt Lake just yesterday. He was batting .300 with the Bees with 3 home runs and 22 RBIs. There's a flare to right field, and that's a base hit off Escobar. So Johnny Peralta 1 for 3 on the day. But I love the way that Matt Brown found out that he was going to the show. Ryan Harper is his AAA manager, and he didn't think that Matt Brown got a good secondary lead on the base, so he took him out of the game. So he's in the dugout. Matt goes, "Why did I come out?" And he goes, "I didn't like the way you took a secondary lead. Maybe you should work on that tomorrow in Anaheim." He said, "What?"
That's awesome.
So Harper was just working with him. Go get your ticket. There's a fly ball to deep center field. Gary Matthews on his horse at the wall to pull it down.
Matthews, he's speedy, but he gets excellent jumps and breaks on balls. Now, see what he does, and smart outfielders, center fielders, they'll, on contact, turn and run to the spot they think it's going to be. Look, he's not even looking at the ball right now. Look at him. He's going right to the spot he thinks the ball's going to land and uses that speed to outrun the ball. That's exactly where he is. Nice wheels.
So one big out for Ryan Garco. Kelvim has 3 shutouts in his career. The last was a complete Game 4 hitter he had against Cincinnati with the Toronto Blue Jays in interleague play. That was back in 2003. Has not had one with the Angels.
And has never had a complete game or shutout against the Tribe.
In there. So it's a 1-1 count to Ryan Garco, who singled to right field and then struck out swinging, one of the 8 strikeouts that Escobar has today. Hop foul, backing out of play. The Angels also moving Sean Figgins from third to second base, and Eric Ibar from second to short to give Orlando Cabrera just a few innings off as the Angels will travel to Texas. And there's a lot of heat, and the Angels will play 3 day games this weekend against Texas before then flying to Seattle to finish that road trip. Garco to right field. Tommy Murphy says he has it, and there's 2 out now in the 8th inning. This year, when you're not home to watch or listen to the Angels, check out MLB.tv, where you can watch every out-of-market game live. Catch those you missed on demand or listen live to every radio broadcast. Sign up today for MLB.tv for more details Visit angelsbaseball.com, where baseball is always on. Mike Rouse goes after the first pitch and pops it up. Left side, Ibar. Pulls it down, and Escobar shut out baseball through 8 innings.
Tough sky. Ball wanted to drop.
A splitter looks like a fastball until velocity is lost and the bottom drops out. Watch every pitch in clear Panasonic Motion. Panasonic Plasma for the speed of sports. Panasonic, ideas for life.
At the new Urban Chrysler Jeep Dodge, it's all about you. We understand what you need. That's why we have 7 models that are priced from only $17,995. Plus, now you can get a new 2006 Chrysler 300C Hemi starting at just $27,995. Plus, make no payments until Labor Day on all 2007 models. The new Urban Chrysler Jeep Dodge in the Foothill Ranch Auto Center. Here, it's all about you.
I don't want him to win.
It's where we keep the great kits. Some have been your years.
Who do you need me to talk to? There's 500,000 kits out there that have never been tested. And inside each one, there's a story that's waiting for an ending like mine.
I'm calling this bill the Debbie Smith Act.
A Life Interrupted premieres Monday night, April 23rd at 9.
To advertise a programming like this all year long, call Cox Media today at 679-5200.
FSN West presents Angels Baseball, brought to you by Lexus and their passionate pursuit of perfection. Steve Physiak, Rex Hudler with you here in sunny California. Man, it's a beautiful day. 8-0 our score. And they're going sailing just a few miles away, but here at the yard, terrific crowd enjoying an 8-0 Angel lead. Beautiful job of pitching by Kelvim Escobar. And now Sean Figgins, Reggie Willits, and we'll see the first major league at bat of Matt Brown. All right. Sean Figgins 2 for 3, raising that average to 143. He came in just 3 for 32, but has 2 hits, a double and a single, stolen a base, scored a couple of runs.
It's good to get him going.
The new pitcher is Aaron Foltz, veteran 33-year-old lefty from Memphis, Tennessee.
Nice numbers. Fastball, curveball, and a changeup he'll feature.
Signed as a free agent on December 2nd. He was 3-1 last year for the Philadelphia Phillies, with 4.5 earned run average. And one of the demands that Eric Wedge had in the offseason, along with Mark Shapiro, was to improve a bullpen that blew 24 games last year. Out of play. Chris Buchek starting to warm up to the Angels pen. Escobar's only thrown 92 pitches. I'm sure Mike Scioscia will send him out there. Try and get the complete game shutout, but just in case, Buchek will be ready. That's all that's left of Kelvim Escobar. The shades placed down.
He'll be back to put those on. I see his gloves sitting there and his hat, so he just taking a little break.
Going down in the air conditioning down below.
Foltz, he's throwing a lot of off-speed pitches to Sean Figgins, has him out front.
How do you like Sean's 2-strike approach?
It's good. Just chip away, get that third hit under your belt here. Start that climb. Looks like he's getting his timing back, and confidence plays a huge factor. Guy likes to cross the plate.
Garco gets it to the pitcher covering, and a nice play by Fultz.
Yes, good job by Fultz getting over. Anytime a speedy runner or anybody hits the ball to that right side, you got to get over. Just beat the foot race. Just beat it by a half a step. It's a race to the bag. Pitcher has the advantage. He's a little bit closer. Sometimes if the pitcher's a little bit slow getting off that mound, a guy like Figge can beat him.
Now Reggie Willits batting from the right side. A lefty got the start, Jeremy Sowers. Then they went to Mojica. Fultz the third pitcher. Escobar back. After getting loose down below, sunglasses back on, hat and glove, getting ready for the ninth inning where he'll face the top of the order. That'll mean likely Jason Michaels, then Casey Blake and Travis Hafner. Best game beat Cincinnati for the Toronto Blue Jays in interleague play 4 years ago. Reggie Willits, he's 1 for 4 in the game with a steal. And waiting on deck for his first major league at bat is Matt Brown. Bit nervous, I would imagine. Again out of play.
All right, a lot of butterflies going through his stomach right now. Got the first swing out of the way in the big leagues.
Ryan Garco talked about his first major league at bat. He was warming up the pitchers down in the bullpen, and it was a blowout situation, and they said, "You're up." Ryan said, "I walked to home plate saying, whatever you do, don't strike out. Don't strike out." He said, "You know what I did? Struck out."
Yeah, you can't have that thought in your mind.
Willits again slips it foul. Reggie has been the Angels leadoff man the last 6 games, and he's done a very nice job working the count. He'll usually see 4 to 5 pitches. That's what he's been averaging. We've seen quality 7, 8, 9 pitch at bats, hitting over 390 in his last 15 games coming into today. The Angels' 13 home wins lead the American League, trying to push their home record to 14-6. Next closest in the American League is Baltimore with 11. Just inside. It's just another 3-2 count for Reggie Willits. There's a 9-pitch at bat. And then he slaps it to right field, but in the air and under it, Jason Michaels, 2 outs.
Number 43, third baseman, Matt Brown.
24-year-old Matt Brown out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Making his major league debut as a hitter. Came on defensively earlier in this game. Attended Coeur d'Alene High School. Angels' 10th round pick in the 2001 draft. And he's averaged 18 home runs the last 3 years. He has good power. Waves at the second offering from Aaron Fultz at strike 2. So Fultz not wasting around after throwing him a first pitch fastball. Comes back off speed. And Matt down in the count, 0-2. And a whole coaching staff watching the kid. In the air, left side, but right to the left fielder, David DeLucci pulls it down, so Matt Brown will remember. First pitcher he faced, Aaron Fultz, he flied out to left. Escobar coming back for the shutout.
All rise. Sit. Clean. Not guilty.
Prosecution.
Evidence.
Inadmissible.
Prosecution rests.
Defense.
Alibi. Objection.
Overruled.
Defense rests.
Verdict.
Not guilty.
Adjourned.
Imagine leasing a loaded Mustang for just $289 a month. It's the Mustang Coupe with the Pony Package. 17-inch wheels, personal dash lighting, automatic, rear spoiler, and a Shaker 500-watt stereo with digital jack, plus leather trim seats. All this and it's still just $289 a month. Lease yours now. Get the Pony Package and leather. And best of all, you're driving a Mustang.
Are those new signs, Coach?
No, rookie. That's a Howard sign. He just bought a new plasma from Howard's. We're getting together later to watch a night game. Want to come over?
Yeah, sure.
Enjoy all the crisp, clear action on a plasma TV from Howard's.
Is that another new sign, Coach?
Yeah. It means you're buying dinner for everyone.
Howard's, official flat-screen TV supplier of the Angels baseball scouting system.
Kelvim Escobar with his third straight terrific start for the Angels. And Rex, you said his keys earlier in the game. As you take a look at his line, no walks and 8 strikeouts.
Wow, he has had a phenomenal outing. I said it early when he towed the slab of the rubber before he threw his first pitch. In order for him to win, get in the zone early, command the fastball, change speeds on hitters count. He has done all of that, so I give him an A+ for his studious, effective pitching this afternoon.
Well, here we go to the 9th inning. He's thrown 3 complete game shutouts in his career. He's had 2 4-hit shutouts, 1 against Cincinnati, 1 against Detroit, and now trying for a 5-hit shutout today. Franklin Gutierrez the batter. And there is a whiff on a nasty breaking ball away from him. Strike 2.
I mean, you know, you shut out a team that's averaging 5.48 runs per game like the Tribe. That's 3rd in the American League. You've done something.
Just missing outside. Gutierrez just recalled from the minor leagues. Got Casey Blake next. And Travis Hafner. Wow, he has been so strong. 9 strikeouts today for Kelvim Escobar.
No walks, that's the big key. I like that. He's going right after these hitters. I've never seen Kelvim pitch a game like he's pitched today. Of course, this will be the first shutout that he's thrown as a member of the Angels.
Look at that K board.
Boy, they're getting busy. I don't know if they got enough Ks for Kelvim.
7 swinging and 2 looking. Now Casey Blake was grounded out twice, once into an inning-ending double play in the 6th. Escobar has spaced out those hits. They've only had 1 inning where they had a multi-hit inning. That was in the 3rd. Single by Garco, single by Rouse. Quinlan can't reach it. Ibar has it. His throw is not in time. It will be an infield hit for Casey Blake. Boy, that Ibar has such quickness and range. Excuse me, Sean Figgins at second base. His Ibar moved to short, so I beg your pardon.
No, that's an excellent effort. That ball, though, was hit off the end of the bat, and it had a lot of spin on it. It was just spinning in that hole there between Quinlan and Figgins. Ball spun away from Quinlan.
One of the keys to success against Cleveland is controlling Travis Hafner at the plate. He is 1 for 10 in the series. The Angels trying to take 2 of 3 from the Tribe today. Hafner comes up, bangs it past Quinlan into right field. It took a crazy hop. And now Murphy bringing it to the infield, and Cleveland has him on the corners with 1 man out in the top of the 9th inning.
Hafner said, "I'll take that bad hop single." Hop right over Rob Quinlan's glove.
Chris Buchek continues his work down in the pen. Mike Scioscia wants to give him every single opportunity to throw a complete game shutout, particularly up by so many.
And his next pitch being 100. Escobar's longest outing this season has been 106 pitches.
So Kelly Shopik steps up. Grounds it foul down the left side. Shopik came on for Victor Martinez defensively. They wanted to give Victor some time off, so Shopik came in. Escobar was able to get Victor twice, and twice striking him out, once looking, once swinging.
Double play ball is the one he's looking for here to end it. He got one earlier.
Popped him up on the infield. Figgins for the second out.
Man. All right. Shutout intact so far. Tough son. Figgins is able to fight off the elements and make the catch. Fans starting to come to their feet here at the Big A, watching this gem of a game by Escobar.
Just a magnificent game for Kelvim Escobar, and now facing Jason Michaels. Last man standing, runners in the corners. Strike one. Down the line, backhanded by Brown. Heck of a play to end it, and Kelvim Escobar with his 4th major league shutout and first with the Angels.
Wow, how about the rookie Brown? Great play there, but Escobar, what an outing. Best outing I've ever seen from him. He was immaculate. No walks. He went right after the hitters. He wasn't afraid of them. Here it comes. What can Brown do for you? Watch this. First play in the big leagues and a beauty. Ball, there goes his shutout, but until Brown got in the way, perfect strike to Quinlan. Look at that. That's being ready for your play. Sidearm throw all the way. Escobar says, I can go get that cold shower now, cool down a little bit.
What a great way to end this homestand as the Angels stay in first place in the American League West. They're 19-16. Escobar with the shutout. He's 4-1 this year, a 7-hitter over the red-hot Indians. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers. As the gambler, I've come to appreciate the kind of casino where real players play.
It's Verona's $2 million Mercedes-Benz giveaway. Now through June 28th, play with your Club Verona card to win one of 35 Mercedes that will be given away, guaranteed. Win a car every day, Monday through Thursday. So get ready to win the Mercedes-Benz of your dreams.
Are you in?
Verona Valley Ranch Resort and Casino, San Diego. For complete details, visit Verona.com.
All right, lively show today. Don't go anywhere. Pete Carroll joining us. It's The Herd, delivered by the new AT&T on ESPN Radio. Oh, Kobe wouldn't do that. He's just trying to draw a foul. Michael Jordan spent a career drawing fouls. He didn't punch anybody in the face. I just wish boxing was still great. Apparently Jeter and A-Rod are no longer dating. And for all these people who rip Marty Schottenheimer, at least his teams qualify for the postseason. And I'm supposed to...
Hard to turn off. Join The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Every time I buy a car, I always hear from somebody that they got a better deal than me.
Yeah, that's lame. But you know what? Right now you can lease an Accord LX for just $199 a month. No one's going to get a better deal than that. Just trying to be helpful.
Helpful?
Mm-hmm. Is this right?
supposed to wear a cup.
How's it going, son?
Fine.
FSN West presents Angels Baseball, brought to you by Rico Corp. Move your ideas forward with Rico dependability. By Southern California Ford, not just miles per gallon, but more fun per gallon. And by Jack in the Box. Try Jack's new sirloin steak and mushroom ciabatta. That's right, sirloin. On a beautiful afternoon in Southern California, a lot of fun under the sun with Kelvim Escobar, a 7-hit shutout.
Oh, he was magnificent. Let's check out Escobar, okay? No runs, gave up 7 hits. This guy had 9 punch-outs, no walks. Did it all in 103 pitches. 4th career shutout for Kelvim Escobar. He was magnificent. Fastball was good, loaded mid-90s, finished hitters off. Best I've seen him. Unbelievable.
Well, the Angels starting pitching was outstanding throughout this homestand, and against Texas coming up, they've got Lackey, then Colon, then Santana, and Jared Weaver. Colon will be checked again tomorrow by Mike Scioscia before he gets the get-go on Saturday. Big moment there because Bartolo feels like he's ready to attack the Rangers.
That's right. This is going to be a good-looking road trip here. The Angels will want to get on that winning note.
Well, the Angels win at 8-0. Quinlan with some fine defense and also made big contributions on offense. But the Angels under Kelvim Escobar get an 8-0 win against the red-hot Tribe. The Angels now 19-16, first place in the American League West. For my partner, Rex Hudler, I'm Steve Biziak saying so long from the Big A. It's time to light up the halo.